I'm going through a lot. I have issues. I just felt very bad about myself. This role is filled with a lot of different people. Exactly.
I'm done. I'm done with you.
I didn't disown you. I never disowned you. I might have said, don't project that on me because that's not what I'm doing.
Wanni told Onyeka that after her last relationship, she listed things she would work on about herself, but she never knew she would be working on jealousy and possessiveness. Even her ex mentioned that, but she never took it serious. But now it's beginning to play and manifest before her very eyes. Wanni said two of her exes has always mentioned to her how jealous and possessive she could be, but she never took them serious, not until Shaun mentioned it. It now dawned on her that after 4 years, the same thing is beginning to happen to her again. And she's even scared that she might lose Shaun because of it. That after Biggie's house, she's definitely going to see a therapist, so it won't cost her her relationship with Shaun as it cost her her previous relationship. Hi, it's Friday morning in Biggie's house, and Wanni had decided to have a conversation with Onyeka, who she has been suspecting is having a thing for Shaun. Onyeka don't suffer. Anyways, Wanni decided to meet Onyeka to pour out her projections on how Shaun had to keep reminding her that nothing is going on between him and Onyeka. Onyeka now said, for you to be having this thing, for you to be projecting, for you to be so jealous and possessive, that something triggered it. How did it all started? For your past exes to be complaining about the same thing and it's happening now. How did it start? When he then opened up to Onyeka on how she has trust issues, that her last relationship, there was this girl who she considered a childhood friend to her ex, her then ex. But later on, she discovered they were not just friends. They had something going on. They've been together all this while. She was thinking they were just friends, and it did something to her that made her to stop trusting. And even with her mom, that her mom almost ran mad from what their father did. That their mom was with their father through thick and thin, only for their father to go and marry this other woman. That day they both saw their mom go naked, trying to run out of the streets. She almost went cray. She said since then they've been having these trust issues, and not just that. With her last relationship, she felt gaslighted, because for every time she tried to confront her ex, it would be like, oh, there's nothing going on there, until she discovered on her own. Onyeka then assured Wanni that she totally understands what she's talking about, that they share a lot in common, that the last guy she dated was a chronic cheat as well and tried gaslighting her. But what you need to understand that this life is full of broken people, that is just a circle, that your dad as well might have been broken by another person and he passed it to your mom, and now you and your sister are dealing with this trauma, and it will keep circulating. Maybe you meet another person now and you start manifesting on them as well. That all you need is healing. You need to forgive whoever that have wronged you. That you and your sister need to come together and think of all the people that have wronged you, from those that have broken your heart, those that leaked your nude online, that you need to forgive all of them. While Wanni was just crying throughout the talk, Onyeka started giving her an example with Jesus and Barnabas, and on the need to forgive, and that when they do that, they will see their healing will come. Meanwhile, Shaun at the moment was in the room telling Sooj that of all the guys in this house, that he's one of the most decent ones. He doesn't even move around like how you guys manipulate and operate. That he's just there being loyal to Wanni, yet Wanni is projecting that he just feels that all these things are coming from her past relationship and not with him. That at any little thing he will say, well, you are triggering me, you're doing this. That he feels Wanni is still living from the trauma of her past relationship and is now putting it on him. Ben then had to tiptoe to the bedroom because Wanni and Onyeka was having that discussion in the restroom to go eavesdrop on what Onyeka is telling her, and came back to tell Shaun that, they're still talking. And Shaun said, whatever Onyeka tells her, I will still have to talk to her, that you're projecting. It's not about me, it's about you. And Shaun then said, At least I'm not moving like Sooj and Tofa. And yet you're complaining that, oh, Onyeka this, Onyeka. I'm telling you, Onyeka is just there. And Ben said Onyeka is like the most social person in the house. Why will you even feel someone is running something with Onyeka? After Onyeka was done with Wanni, Wanni came back crying to Shaun, saying, oh, that Onyeka really made her to open up, that she had this listening skill that made her to start going on and on things she didn't even plan to say on a national TV, that she wasn't ready for all that she revealed and told Onyeka, but she feels better now. On the other hand, Onyeka and her bestie were throwing banters at each other. Onyeka told Ozee that she's having this feeling they might leave on Sunday. So at that, she wants to spend more time with him today. In fact, that he will just be following him around today. But Ozee said, no, that thing is not genuine. That is because during the task, you will be mimicking me. So you want to follow me around and get to know more things you will mimic me about. That besides, you're not the one that told the housemates that your new bestie now is Shaun. And Onyeka said, no, you're the one that said, oh, you swapped me. They were just going on and on. And Ozee telling her, you better stay by my side as not to make mistakes. See how you just left me yesterday and you've already collected infringements, microphone infringements. Better stay by me and listen to me and take my advice so you do not make mistakes in this house. Meanwhile, let me ask you, with the way these housemates are moving, do you think they will win this week's wager? Like, it's Friday and they're still rehearsing, they're still learning steps. Femi is still begging housemates, calling on others to come down so as they can conclude on the steps they are doing. And I'm like, what? Friday afternoon, you're still trying to bring out new dance step and who will be in this and who will be in that. Well, let's see how it goes and see if they will win this wager. Ozee, teasing Victoria, told Victoria that since this Super Commando task is like you saw your picture from the Super Commando task and said, in fact, let me show these guys the beauty in me. And even called her finest and said, this is your week. You have something in mind wearing this week. But Victoria just said, this week is just a normal week. And he now asked, have you been wearing this kind of wig? Have you been looking all this cute, prim and proper? That is the Super Commando task that unleashed all this beauty that you're beginning to serve. But Victoria kept on saying, no, it's just a hair now. I've always had it. And Victoria telling Ozee to avoid her with the whole season. And Ozee say, you want to leave me? Do you want to break my heart? Meanwhile, Onyeka is adopting a new way of tackling issues in the house. She said moving forward, she's never going to stoop to anybody's level again or try to give back the same energy they're trying to give at her because they don't want it. She's just going to live her life as the day comes and avoid every negativity or bad energy towards her, that people honestly don't want her energy. I guess all is fine in La La Land as Shaun and Wanni are having breakfast now. I hope she stopped going around telling people she feels Onyeka and Shaun has a thing. Because if you remember, even last night, Kelly Ray and Cassia was discussing on how Wanni came to tell them that she's very uncomfortable with the way Onyeka and Shaun is, how close they are. But I guess with this whole pet talk, she's fine now and she'll stop projecting or stop imagining things in her head. And I hope she heals from her trust issues. Anyways, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And what's your view on this wager task preparation? Do you think this housemates will come true? Do you think it's another week of losing their wager? But I honestly want them to win, as this is Milita's second regime. At least let them win this one now. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.